Good day everyone. Today I'm going to present about Article 5 of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. So in this presentation, we will learn what the Universal Declaration of Human Rights is, what Article 5 means, and why it's important to all of us. So, what is the Universal Declaration of Human Rights? So, the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, or UDHR, is a document created by the United Nations in 1948, right after World War II. So, it was written to protect people from violence, cruelty, and injustice. So, the UDHR contains 30 articles that talk about the rights everyone deserves, like freedom, safety, equality, and education, no matter their race, gender, or religion. And it became the foundation for many human rights laws around the world. One of its most important parts is Article 5, which protects all people from being tortured or treated cruelly. Article 5, the right to freedom from torture. So, it stated there that no one shall be subjected to torture or to cruel, inhuman, or degrading treatment or punishment. So, Article 5 is one of the most powerful statements in the entire declaration. So, it protects every person's right to dignity and safety. It clearly says that no one, not even people in power like police or soldiers, can hurt, torture, or humiliate another person no matter the reason. So, torture doesn't only mean physical pain, it also includes mental or emotional cruelty, like threats, humiliation, or fear. This article reminds us that justice should never involve cruelty. Even when someone is accused of a crime, they still have human rights that must be respected. Article 5 is important. So, Article 5 is important because it protects dignity, prevents abuse, supports fairness, and promotes compassion. So, Article 5 matters because it protects our basic human dignity. Every person deserves to be treated with respect and kindness. It also prevents abuse of power. Without this rule, people in authority could easily harm or torture others. This article makes sure that everyone, even the government, must follow laws that protect people's rights. So it supports justice and equality by ensuring that punishments are fair and human, not cruel or degrading. True, true justice means respecting human life, not destroying it. So finally, it promotes compassion and kindness. It teaches us to treat others with understanding even if they have made mistakes. What is our role as citizens? So as citizens, we must respect others, speak up, support human rights, and educate others. So we all have a role in protecting human rights. First, we should respect others' dignity by treating people with kindness and fairness in our daily lives. So second, we can speak up against abuse or unfair treatment. Even small actions like reporting bullying or supporting victims can make a big difference. Third, we can support organizations that defend human rights or volunteer in community programs that help people. And lastly, we can educate others about their rights so more people will understand how to stand up against injustice. 5 protects human dignity and remind us that all people deserves fairness treatment. So to summarize, Article 5 of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights is a promise that no person should ever be tortured or treated cruelly. It ensures that justice is fair and that everyone, even those accused of crimes, must be treated with humanity. So it teaches us that respect and compassion are essential to peace and justice. Governments, organizations, and citizens all share the responsibility of protecting these rights. So, in the end, Article 5 is more than just a rule, it is a moral guide that reminds us what it means to be human, to treat others with dignity, kindness, and respect.
In the Middle Ages and early modern period, flogging typically involved exposing a wrongdoer's upper half and suspending them by the wrists on a wooden post. With their bare back extra taut and so more susceptible to pain, the offender was brutally lashed 20 or more times depending on the severity of the crime. If the victim fainted during the ordeal, either from loss of blood or shock, the flogging was paused. Flogging was a regular occurrence in Europe, and it was usually reserved for those who stole, cheated, or were drunk in public. In Saudi Arabia, one of the most infamous cases involved blogger Raif Badawi, who in 2014 was sentenced to a grueling 1,000 lashes for criticizing Islam online.